This is Kelly the Loop Rock Girl, right here. She won. She's almost. What are you shaking your head for? Yeah, that's Kelly. She wears that every day, believe it or not. She's always in a bikini when she comes to the Loop. Believe me? Yeah. This is, we have air hockey. This is the general manager's office. If you guys can peek in, he's got a huge corner office.
Mark?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on our advisory board, actually.
Is he?
Yeah.
Mark, he's got autograph stuff. Mark's a great guy.
Yeah.
Great guy to work for. Loves the Loop. Grew up in Chicago. Have you guys seen this movie?
Oh, I've seen it.
Okay, just check. All right. Just wanted to see. This is the sales office. I don't usually come back here. This is Loop and Q101 intermixed. I don't really know. It's a stuffed raccoon. Any people from PETA here?
No.
Just checking. This picture of Brandmeier right here. Johnny. That's the only time I really get to see him is when I make copies. Hey, Johnny. Okay. We have pictures. Paul Natkin is a very famous rock photographer, and he lives in Chicago, and he does stuff all over the world. And he takes pictures for us, and he's taken pictures over the years, and we hang them up, and when an artist comes in, like Sammy Hagar and Michael Anthony, they'll sign the picture, which is really cool. Sammy's great. Every time he comes to town, he stops by the Loop. Same with Michael Anthony. Two great guys. Guys from REO, awesome. These are the production studios, the on-air studios. This is Brandmeier's sole studio. Johnny's the only one that gets to use this. It's, top-of-the-line equipment, everything. Except he needs help with the computer. I don't think Johnny can, he doesn't Twitter or anything like that. But this is where the king lives, right in here. And this is his production guy right across the hall, as you can see. All the sound effects you hear in the morning, Vince does them. Great job. Best in the business. It's fantastic. And Kent, his news guy, so they're in 3 different studios. Oh, this is locked too. This is where Kent's at. So Johnny's in there, Kent's in there. He's got Guy in that studio and Vince in this studio.
Monopoly.
Yeah. And he has cameras in each studio. When you go in the main Loop studio, you'll see a camera on the wall, so Johnny can bring up everybody in his studio. He doesn't have to leave. So come on in. You got a second?
Yeah, man.
This is Eddie Webb, who's doing afternoons. They have a flip cam, so you're on.
Well, I'm queuing up very important music then. Okay, now I'm ready.
What's up, Eddie?
What's happening? How are you?
Center for Broadcasting again.
Oh, yeah. How are you? Hey, guys. How are you?
How's it going? Hey, nice to meet you.
All right, that's it. You're going to get one of these. Stop it. What's happening?
Not much. Not too much, man. How you doing?
Yeah. Good. Everything's good, man.
Taking a tour.
All right, on.
This is the on-air studio. This is where everybody does their show except Johnny. Johnny has his own.
Johnny's got his own.
Yeah. Here's the camera I was talking about, so Johnny can see his people. Or if we're stealing something, they
yell
can
at
get us on. Yeah, they can record it.
Then they talk through here.
Yeah.
They'll just punch one of these into the studios. So there's a camera in here for this one. Did you tell them where the other ones are, like in the performance studio and?
Oh, I haven't shown them that
Okay.
yet. Yeah,
well, I don't know if it's locked or not, but they got a camera. So basically, Johnny could sit here. He could see his people and then flip to the performance studio. So if he's got a band in, he can talk to him while he's on the air, but then and still see them even though they're in their own performance studios.
Right.
So these are, so this is the log, so it's going to go from this into a sweeper, which I'm not going to play, so I just throw that away. And then this is my first commercial, actually.
The green are the commercials, the white's the music.
Oh, okay.
So, and then that's how, you can just move stuff around. These are, each one of us have our, some of our own folders or whatever, drops. So then this is where my mom, well, that's not my mom.
What an idiot. You're such an idiot.
Which I use all the time. And then,
Cut, print, gay.
So, and then I have my stuff color-coded just so I know what it is. So if it's green, it has Eddie. These used to be just
Eddie Webb.
So those are just quick, sweepers or transition things or whatever. But then the dark blue is just effects. God knows when I would use that. And then the orange I use like Steven.
Having children is like getting pecked to death by chickens.
So, Steven. So whatever I want to, like if I'm looking for something like. So I can just, for me, I'm just more of a color code guy. I don't know.
I'm the same way. It's all visual.
Because back in the day when I started in radio, it was all carts. So I knew what I was looking for. I'd be like, oh, it had a green label, and I wrote it with a blue pen or whatever. So I like having a color code because then I know what I'm looking for, and then I can figure it out.
How long have you been doing radio for?
Since I was 15.
Wow.
Yeah, a long time. Like 10 years? 30 years. So, yeah. So this
What
is.
made you decide to get into radio?
You know what? I actually accidentally got into it. Real long story, real short. My father owned a hardware store. One of the places where you could register to win this prize was at my dad's store. So I went down with him, and they're like, "Well, we're looking for people on the weekend." I'm like, "Well, I don't have to go work on the farm then. This would be great." So all my buddies out there hauling. They'd be hauling all this stuff and all this farm stuff, and then and I'm sitting in like this booth talking into a Nerf ball, going, "Oh, this is cushy, man. This is great.
Great, you get
Yeah,
free
this,
stuff.
what a great gig, man. Why didn't I think of this earlier?"
There's always a connection, or you know somebody, or you know somebody that knows somebody. Radio's very small, isn't it? Because everybody knows everybody. Never burn a bridge, by the way, because that guy is probably going to go across the street and get a job, then you're going to want a job from him. So don't do that. It's happened to me. Radio right now, it's a downtime for radio. So if you guys are graduating, anybody graduating? What year? Well, I guess it's only 10.
We're all
in the same
graduating
class.
class.
We graduate in August.
Try to focus yourself on more than just radio. I work, I started out in radio, but I always wanted to do TV, so I started doing TV. I work on a show. It's called 24/7 Chicago. It airs Saturday nights on NBC5. And I've done some stuff with the Chicago Tribune. Just try to expand your horizons a little bit. Just don't focus on radio, because radio's, it's a tough world right now. Okay? 75% of the people in this business are slackers. They're lazy. That's why they get in radio. A lot of lazy people, and they figure all they have to do, they talk and they get paid. So, if you put in an extra effort, you'll do well. But if I could give you any advice tonight, this advice I want you to take with you forever. When you do a break, always think about how you're going to end it. People always think, okay, I'm going to talk about sports, but how are you going to get out of the break? Always have an out with everything. With girlfriends, with situations with your counselor, with your breaks on the radio, always have an out. That's the most important thing. Have an out. You'll hear it on the radio when you turn it on. And you'll listen to a guy and he'll keep talking and he's looking for his out, but he doesn't have it in his head. Always have your out in your head. How are you going to end it? That's probably the most important thing. And in studio, I don't know why these guys are in here. Chance, tell me where you guys are from.
We are from.
Hold on a second. I pressed the wrong microphone. I knew I was going to do that. All right, there you go, brother.
There we
You're
go.
on.
We're from the Illinois Center for Broadcasting out in Lombard. Check us out online, beonair.com. That's beonair.com. It's a 10-month school that solely focuses on radio and television broadcasting. So
Now, see, I don't have the radio voice. You got the radio voice.
I know I've been told that all my life, so
Jeez.
maybe I'll come join you out here.
Wow. Now, can you introduce everybody? Who are these guys?
I'll let them introduce themselves.
I'm Pavi.
Hi, Pavi.
TK.
I don't like that hat, dude.
I'm JB.
Okay.
I'm Jordan. And Roger.
Nice.
Oh, and I'm
Hold
Greg.
on a second. You're on number 4. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I'm Greg. How's it going?
Good. Good.
So go ahead and check out the website, beonair.com. We do have an upcoming career day on Saturday, May 9th. Come out to the school and check that out if you've ever thought about a career in radio and TV. It is not just a pipe dream. Make
Now,
it happen.
You guys have been here since 6:30.
Yep.
Showed you around the station. You asked a few questions. Have you guys learned anything?
Absolutely.
Of
Yes.
course.
What have you learned?
Absolutely.
That anybody can be in
75
radio?
No, I learned 75% of people are slackers.
I don't know if that was for on air. No, that's okay. It's true, right? Well,
Yes.
maybe not. Yeah, I'd like to think I'm in that category too.
No.
Thanks for coming in. I
No
appreciate
problem.
it.
We appreciate you having
Thank
us.
you.
Thanks for having us.
Beonair.com, Illinois Center for Broadcasting.
Look at that. You're getting the plugs in. Chance, I love it. Cloudy tonight, low 46. Tomorrow, cloudy, high 58. We're at 43 at the Loop.
All right, so, hey, this is Eddie Webb from 97.9 The Loop, Chicago's rock station. And if you're thinking about doing this for a living, go see my friends at Illinois Center for Broadcasting. The website's beonair.com. All right? And we'll see you on air.
You don't have to take anything off?
No.
Nice hat. I'm good. Where you from?
Chicago.
And you're a Mariners fan?
Nah. Just like that.
You're going to have to go.